Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, and welcome to a brand new series of Don't Starve, of course. And the main reason why I'm trying this out is because A, I like the game, B, it plays really well in terms of just being very unique, like kind of like Minecraft does in terms of just unique experiences where no experience will necessarily be the same. So I wanted to give this a go, and of course the main reason why I'm trying this is because when I did my level 1 impressions video, a lot of people felt like I was starting a series. I said that it's a first impressions series, but considering the response that I got from that, and a lot of people still messaging me, like I've got I think over 15 to 20 personal messages, people are saying, hey, why don't you play Don't Starve? And I wanted to give this a go. So what we're going to do is we're going to start a brand new game, and we're just going to play, probably try to survive obviously 1 or 2 or 3 days, and then if you guys enjoy this, and if it gets enough of a response to where I could see that you guys really do want me to do this more on a regular basis, I'll obviously go ahead and give that a go, and we'll make this a series. So without further ado, let's get rolling. We're gonna start up a brand new game. Now, mind you, when I played this when it was still in beta, so there's been much more upgrades done towards the full release. You could obviously get this game on Steam. I think it's $15. It's a very good deal, considering the style of game that it is, and considering that they keep providing it with updates, which is also really, really nice. So let's see some of the characters that we can pick. We can pick, obviously, the default one, which was the character that I played as, and that is the Gentleman Scientist, who has a quote that says, "I will conquer it all with the power of my mind." And it says, grows a magnificent beard. I kind of want to pick him because of, I wonder why. The fire starter. Things are so much prettier when they burn. I'm not sure about that one. Immune to fire damage, and she could also start fires in the dark, so that's her special ability. Bereaved? Abigail, come back. I'm not done playing with you. Okay, I guess that's the name of her bird, and she has visitors at night. I don't think that's a superpower. I think that's a negative, usually. Next up, we've got the strongman. I am mighty. No one is mightier. Higher health, bigger stomach, and hits harder. Ooh, he has a bigger stomach. Considering that the name of the game is Don't Starve, that could be very, very useful. We've got Soulless Automaton, Empathy Module, not responding. Can eat spoiling food with no penalty. The Librarian, get a bonus tech level. Okay, that's pretty good actually. And the Unknown, which is locked for me. 2 characters are locked currently. So, I kind of want to play as the Strawman because he's got a ridiculous mustache. And on top of that, he's got a kind of a very, very useful ability in the fact that he's got a... Well, actually, bigger stomach means he needs to eat more too, though. So, that could be a double-edged sword. I think that the Soulless Automaton will be fun. So let's go ahead and start that up. Now, you could also customize the world. If you're having difficulties with the game, you could make certain things a little bit easier for yourself. For example, you could increase the number of carrots you have access to, which is obviously kind of the first basic food you get access to. You could increase the amount of rain that there is. So not only do you get to increase things like resources, you also can control the elements of the game. You could control how quickly seasons pass, how quickly time passes, etc. So that's pretty gosh darn cool. We're going to keep it to default just because that's how we're going to play. And here we go. Generating world, inserting monsters. No, please don't do that. Herding spiders. Okay. There he is. See, pal, you don't look so good. You'd better find something to eat before the night comes. And that's all he says. And then he just leaves. Thanks, dude. You're very helpful, aren't you? Okay, so let's start things rolling. We're going to get some sapling. Going to start resourcing. Gathering resources because we need to survive. And obviously, as he just pointed out to us, we need to get food. So, first off, though, it looks like we've kind of spawned in a really, really nice area in terms of having a good mix of stuff. We have 3 different types of land masses around us, which is pretty cool. So we're going to get some grass from this area. Now, right now, we can't hunt those bunnies at the moment. We would need to obviously get the proper tools, like a weapon or something, which are right here on the left side. So we're going to get working on that sooner rather than later. I probably just need to grab a couple more saplings first. So there's some right here. There are some. There we go. Now gotta find some flint. That would be nice. Gonna get some more sapling for now, though. And there we go. There are flints up ahead. And actually right over here, we have some rocks. Okay, gonna get some grass. Some more sapling. Now, you can never have enough resources in this game. Even though you might get a little cocky, you might feel like, oh, I've got enough of this stuff, enough of that stuff. Collect as plenty as you can, especially early on. Just put yourself in that situation. Imagine if you were left on a stranded island and they told you, hey, don't starve. Well, also, don't die. So, that's your priority. And of course, these things right here in the top right corner are very, very important to pay attention to. That's our health bar. That's kind of if we're going insane or not. So that's kind of our brain, obviously. The stomach is very, very important because that's the factor of don't starve. And of course, this judges how far we are in the day. This is complete daylight. Then this is kind of right before this is as the sun is coming down. And then nighttime, you must have a fire around and other things to protect yourself. So now that we've got enough resources to build an axe, let's go ahead and do that. And we'll also build a pickaxe. And what we're going to do is going to place that there. So we're going to go chopping some wood. So we're going to get some wood right here. Now, based on the tree that you chopped down, so you saw that little tree we chopped gave us 1 log. If you chop the bigger trees, like this one, for example, so as I keep chopping at it, you can see we get 3, and you also get 2 pine cones, which then you could use to plant to grow more trees, which is pretty cool. So we're going to chop this medium-sized tree, which is going to give us 2 logs and a pine cone. So that's pretty cool. Oh, there's some berries right here. Those are always good. Of course, food. We actually haven't got a lot of food, so it's nice to get a little bit there. Now, I remember there was a point in time when you could actually just hunt down bunnies via running up to them and blocking off their rabbit hole. So, for example, typically, let's say this rabbit hole, right? So what I would be able to do is run around, get up close, and then attack him. But as you can see now, they're smarter than that to where they will run away from you. They're not going to take the risk of running towards their rabbit hole, and they're just going to run. So it's going to be a big pain in the butt to actually catch him. Practically impossible. You could get lucky, but a lot of times it's just ridiculous how quickly they run. So I wouldn't recommend that. And what you will be doing is setting up things like that. So that's a trap. So once you set up a trap, you can get them baited in there, and then obviously catching them is much easier, and cooking them for food, etc. Even though that doesn't look like quite a rabbit that I would ever want to eat, just because it looks so ridiculously disgusting. But if that's all you have to eat, then that's what you eat, right? You got to make do with what you've got. So no options and no choices in that sense. Okay, I don't know why. Why is the game doing that to me? That's bizarre. I can't... Okay, that's a little weird. It seems like my, the Bandicam is acting up a little. I hope you guys can see everything well. So, let's, get that pickaxe equipped. Hey! I said equipped, not dropped. So the pickaxes obviously can be used to mine these things, which, there we go, you can see some other cool resources that we could find. Okay, so, let's put a fire together, because it is getting dark already. So, this is actually a pretty good patch of land. I'm going to set up a fire. Now, the other thing is, if you decide not to sleep through the night, you're going to go ahead and need to, obviously, support the fire, because the fire will go out. If you don't support it, it will go out, so it's your priority to take care of that as well. So for example, you could put either twigs in there or logs. Logs maintain it a little better, so you use logs as fuel basically for the fire. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And where's our axe? I'm going to go ahead and chop down a couple more trees while we have still some sun up. To take advantage of that. But I think that this is a pretty successful first day. I mean, we got ourselves some seeds, we got ourselves some berries. Obviously, we'd love to get a little bit more food, but considering that this is the first night, I like to prioritize on resources, at least for the time being. What the? Okay, let's eat these seeds. And let's eat the berries here. So this is something new. You see, I didn't know about the ashes stuff. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that before. So we've got some ashes now. That's pretty nice. Okay, so I'm not going to risk going anywhere right now because it's already about to become nighttime, as you can see in the top right corner there. So we're just going to stick around here for now. Take a look at some of this list. We're not going to sleep because we don't have the right resources to make a sleeping pouch. You could make it, but right now at the moment we don't have the right resources for it. So it looks like we're going to need to do some more mining to get the gold nugget, because this is a very, very important upgrade, and that's the science machine. So that's going to be very important to go ahead and get going as early as possible. Okay, and one more rock and we'll be able to make a fire pit, which is way better at holding fires than these tiny little campfire things. So I'm just going to go ahead and add one more just for good measure, make sure that it doesn't go out. And while it's dark, I'll actually go ahead and show you how you could go ahead and plant trees, which is pretty cool. So as you can see, you set them up, and first they're tiny little scrawny trees, but as you continue to play, they will obviously grow and prosper, and then you'll be able to cut them down again. And it's a very much rinse and repeat process, but it allows you to basically farm for resources, which is very, very nice. So it's almost daylight again. Come on. I really don't know what's going on right now. It's kind of weird. Let me just check something. Options. Why is that? That's weird. That is very, very weird. Continue. I mean, I have access to... It's just that the bottom lane here is a little difficult to see because I don't know why my Bandicam decided to go behind the video on like it usually goes. I don't know if you guys even know what I'm talking about, so I'm just going to lay off that. Now, this is a bee, and if I attack it, I'll be able to take it out, but then that's what happens. You get swarmed by all their friends, and you can actually outrun the enemies. So if you run away long enough, they will leave you alone. You see? But right now they're hanging out right by our house, which is not ideal. Well, not our house, but our little refuge, our little campsite, right? So I'm going to get some more logs, and ideally what I want to do is obviously go for some of those rocks. So I'm going to go back now. I hope that the bees left us. Let's get this flint. Okay. And the other thing that we need to do is we do need to set up a trap. So, where were those bunnies? Let's go find kind of a couple of rabbit holes, because obviously if you find a rabbit hole, then obviously likely that's where the bunnies are going to hang out. And that's how you're going to be able to set up a trap for them. And the other thing that we need to find is obviously something to place in the trap, because they're not dumb bunnies. Well, they are dumb bunnies, but not super dumb. And they need a carrot or something to be fed with. There's some berries for us. So ideally carrots. If we could find some carrots, that would be awesome. Yes! Got a gold nugget, which means that we're going to be able to build a science machine. So that's awesome. God, this is pretty good. This is a pretty good start. We got a really good spot here. Okay, so, whoops. No. Okay, this is ridiculous. I have to check this after. Okay, so I'm going to set the trap right there. And I think it will go for seeds. I've done that before. Ideally, you do want to go, obviously, though, with carrot. Because carrot, that would work 100% for sure. So I would recommend carrots as the ideal proposition, which, there it is. There's a carrot right there. So I'm going to be able to actually go ahead and switch the seeds for carrot, which I'm going to go ahead and do right now. So I'm going to pick up the seeds. Carrot. I said carrot. Bait. Yes. That's a giant carrot. That carrot is about as big as the whole thing there. Okay. There's a blue mushroom there. Oh, whoops. Yep. I know. Axe. My goodness, this is ridiculous. If you're like, why the heck are you looking so weirdly? Because I have barely any access to the bottom line right now. I cannot see it. I can only see the top image. So I'm literally going off of what I can barely see. And the other cool thing is that things do wear down. Oh, there we go. You see that? Got ourselves already a meal for tonight. So that's cool. And you can see now the trap, it says 88% for it. So as you continuously use the trap more and more and more, you obviously, it runs out in terms of... no, don't eat it. No, bait. There you go. As you continuously use it more and more, it will become less and less effective. And obviously, at some point, you won't be able to use it anymore once it runs below the 100%, below the 0%. Sorry. Okay, gonna get some more grass here. There's some flowers if we want those. As you can see, we're in a really, really good spot because there is a lot of food around us. So that's nice. And we do need food because, as you can see, our stomach is pretty gosh darn low. So that's gonna be important to take care of. I'm gonna actually eat a berry here. I'm gonna try to focus on food gathering right now. Oh, there's some seeds. Oh, you ate it! You ate it! How dare you! How dare you! Okay, night is approaching. Yes, look at these. Nice! Awesome! Okay, that is flipping really good right here. Look at this. Whoa! Okay, we're getting carrots, and look how many berries we found. That is awesome. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Terrific. Okay, gonna grab some berries. There's more berries up there. And I'm gonna start heading back. Just because I don't want to take any silly risks this early in the game. So I'm going to head back. Up through here. Okay, just keeping my eyes on the time. So that I'm not all of a sudden shocked by something. Okay. So I think that this is where we set up the fire last, right? Was it this brick or was it over here actually? There's one of these. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the farm that we built. So you see, right now there, because of the rain and everything, the trees have already grown. So I'm going to just let those continuously grow. For nighttime, we're going to need a fire pit. So we're going to set that up. Now the cool thing about a fire pit, unlike the other fires, like you saw the campfire disappeared, the fire pit will stay there and you just will be able to reignite it. So that's really nice. And we can also build our science machine, which is going to allow us to then construct much more different things. So you saw, as soon as we built that, now we could build some tools for fighting. We could do other things in terms of structures, different types of refinery in terms of taking a resource, a raw resource, and then turning it into something more applicable towards the real world. So, for example, you could make rope and boards and cutstone and papyrus, which is for writing things. I don't remember that. I think this is one of these are new things that I haven't been introduced to either. But again, we will learn things as we go along together. Here's all the farming stuff, so farming actual foods, which is pretty useful. And there's a backpack, which allows you to carry more stuff, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I guess I could build a shovel. Actually, no, I'm gonna stay with my resources for now. And what I'm going to do is cook food, because we need to eat. Look at our stomach there. It's very, very low. So I'm going to cook all these berries, which look like cranberries, kind of, because they're kind of round and red and stuff. All right, there we go. Look at that. The stomach looks much better already. I'm going to cook some of these seeds as well. Come on, seeds. Go ahead and cook up. Nice. Gonna get our stomach nicely filled up. And place a couple of logs right there so that the fire is strong. And there you have it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. We've survived 2 days. Success! Yes! Pretty successful so far. We've got a couple of really cool things done up, like the science machine. We've grown a couple of trees, which was cool. Collected some food, of course. There's some seeds right here. I could go ahead and get those since they're not too far away from the fire. But again, if you guys enjoyed this episode, of course, click that like button right below the video, subscribe, share the video, favorite the video, and most importantly, by liking the video and commenting below, let me know if you guys want to see this become an entire series, or if you guys want me to do just these kind of one-offs every now and then, posting a video. So let me know in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a great day, and we'll see you later. By the way, things are going to get crazy if you're like, where are all the enemies? Trust me. We're only 2 days in, so if you want to see this become a series, you will see a ton of crazy things. Alright, thanks a lot for watching this episode. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a great day, and see you later.